Ah, you're right, guys. Hope you're all okay out there. You've heard the expression all at sea. Well, this video is all at home. Chilli disaster, seedlings, an update on my budget microgreens, and starting off some Wilco microgreens. Here we go then.
Oh, boys, free food.
Next door that way is Tom and Sam, live next door, and they quite often have a few friends round for a few drinkies and a bite to eat and that. I got a knock at the door one night, and bloke was there. I thought, oh, I recognise him. He goes next door. Yeah. He says, you like chillies, don't you? I said, yeah. He said, here you are. And he gave me this ghost chilli in a tin. Tony, thanks a lot, mate. And I've not grown it yet, still sealed. Just had water and sun to grow one of the hottest chillies in the world. So here we go, Tony. Right. Ah, loads of vermiculite. And it says on the side, just empty the seeds just below the surface. Got to find the seeds first. There we are. Ah, 4 seeds. So I think the best thing to do is... Oh, 6 seeds. What I'm going to do is I'm going to scatter them on top and then wiggle them underneath. There we are. Push them around a little bit. And it says water gently. There, it's going to be a bit awkward because it's a bit light vermiculite. So... there's some water here somewhere. There we go. And it says put it in direct sunlight. What I'm going to do, I'm going to put it in the propagator because it is getting close to the end of February. And we normally sow hot chillies January, don't we? I reckon that'll do because that's got a bit of weight to it now. And that one started popping out, so I can push him back in. That's better. I don't think it is vermiculite, I think it's some sort of growing medium. There we are then. Let's see how we go, mate. Put it upstairs, that one. Right. Quick update on the Padron Chillis. I've taken them out of the... oh, it's over here, it's over here. I've taken them out of the special Jiffy 7 tray because they were drying out so quick in the propagator. So I just put them in a normal gravel tray. They're much damper now, as you can see. Look, they're soaking wet. Well, not soaking wet, but they're moist. Anyway, I've had pathetic germination. 104 sown. And these are my own seeds, so I can't blame anybody else. 104, and I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. That one just popped up last night. So what I did 2 days ago, I started chitting a load on damp tissue. It's about 80 odd there. And within 2 days, I've got at least 8 on there that I can see that have got a root on. If you can see that one there. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to put those into some of these. No point wasting more Jiffy 7s, you know what I mean? So what I'll do, so I know which ones they are. I mean, I've got a whole row there, for example. I'm going to put them all at the end there. So take them out and do it. It's the easiest way, I reckon. Oh. Yeah, so they are moist. They are moist. It's just that oh, I don't know. There's one little root down. Cover it over. Yeah. Blowing a hooligan again today. Be glad when the weather sorts itself out. This one. Right. I'm going to put those indoors and get some warm water. It's not an awful lot of water. I mean, someone said these do get waterlogged. And one website I looked at said you want to squeeze them out. But Oh, I don't know. See, if I put a drop of water on top of these dry ones, it will be even better, wouldn't it? Yeah, see, that's soaking down straight away. So maybe it's just the light that's drying them out, you know. I reckon there's one growing there as well, you know. See tomorrow. So what you don't want to do is once they start growing, you don't want any checking their growth, you know. These are the aubergine, the ones I used in the cut-off piece. It wouldn't fit in the propagator. Black Beauty and Rosa Blanca. These came up 4 days ago. This one came up last night. So again, very erratic germination. And these haven't even shown yet. What I'm doing with these, I'm taking these upstairs in the propagator because I got the one upstairs set at a lower temperature than the chilli one in there, in the shed. So, okay then, while we're looking at things that have germinated, here's the leeks. Yeah, all 4 types are up now. They're all at the crook stage. So they're doing all right. Not too bad at all there. And over the other side of the messy greenhouse. Oh. Here's all the onions, look. Yeah, they've all gone past the crook stage now. Yeah, doing all right. Yeah, it's not hot under there. These are quite good, these Spider Farmer lights. They're not very hot at all. A little bit of warmth coming off them, but yeah, I don't think it's enough to burn. Well, some of them do look a bit shriveled. Oh, get them a bit lower down, I think that'll do. Look, that's what I'll do. I shall lower the agrolans down a bit because they're all propped up at the moment. Do that now before I go back in. There we are, that's a bit better. Yeah, a bit lower down now, look, quite a way there. Just below them, the condors are chitting away. Yeah, they'll be alright. And the main crops, they're just sat in bags still. I'm not going to bother chitting those ones. What are we doing? Is it 16 degrees in here? Yeah, 16, 17. And here's the first and second earlies. We got Kestrel, Charlotte, Casablanca and Vivaldi here. And the others are indoors somewhere. Usual thing, just checking is done upside down, like that one, look, see, there's the up there, upside down. Yeah. It's quite good in this greenhouse, actually. They're not chitting very fast, which is good. Indoors, they're growing a bit fast. And nowhere near ready yet, so. Yeah, see, that one's almost up. See, that's a weird one, look. See, that's got chits all round. Weird. There's the umbilical there. And that's there on my finger. I'm just touching it. Yeah. Well, it doesn't matter, does it? See, that one's upside down. And yet, there's one there on the bottom. So I'll just keep turning them. Take it in turns, which ones face upwards, eh? They're all like it on the kestrels. Well. Yeah, that'll do. Right then, let's go and find something to do. And while we're on the subject of chilies, guys, here's the ones that were planted in the agrolans. And there's some of the peppers. Everything's germinated apart from my own padrons up that row there, look. So it's a bit weird, isn't it? Mind you, they were a bit slower last year, so... Oh, we'll see. So there's the aubergines in there as well, and there's the chilies, the padrons chitting on the paper. Yeah, cool. Right, let's get the lid back on, keep the heat in. Okay then, a quick update on the budget microgreens for you. Broccoli, that's not doing too bad to tell you the truth. Little bit leggy, but they're on the second leaf stage now, so they're not. I could probably harvest those, so I will. Right, the chard. Wow, look at it. There's just not enough seeds to be worth eating. They've mostly germinated. I mean, there's over 75% germination, but there's just not enough seeds. So I won't be bothering that one again. And my own peas, well, I didn't think much would come of these. They've been in the cupboard for at least 2 years, and I used them a year ago to make those mushy peas and chips and that. So I might let those grow and just eat those, but I'm going to bin them. Right, so that's that then. So the containers work. I know the containers work. That's what the trial was all about. Oh, look at the roots coming out of them. Look. I know the containers work, and that's what it was all about. So I'm happy with that. So put these to one side, and I've got some more microgreens for you. Everyone tells me how great Wilko is, but my local Wilko is 7 or 8 miles away, but it's in the town centre, and there's a car park. Oh, I don't know. There's a multi-storey car park not far from it, but to buy bags of compost or even bamboo canes, which I did one year, I nearly took people's eyes out with me 8-foot canes over my shoulder. Anyway, that's a couple of years back. But so it's awkward to get to. That's what I was saying. But everyone keeps saying on these forums I'm on, oh, Wilko this, Wilko that, got cheap this, got cheap that. So I went there, and I bought, just having a look round, I found a microgreen kit from Johnson's Seeds. Johnson's Microgreens. Quick, easy, nutritious, reusable growing tray. Cost £5 this. Yeah. Sorry, I thought it was a price, but it just says so by December 25. Reusable growing tray including basil, rocket and coriander. So yeah, and I've not opened it, so you are opening it with me. Right, pocket. So we got the 2 sowing baskets. We got 3 seeds like it says, basil, rocket and coriander. For indoor sowing all year round, all year round, all year round. Where? In Johnson's microgreen growing trays or in small trays of moist compost. They all say the same. Yeah, they're all the same, sorry. Sow generously and spray gently with water to moisten the seeds. Place on a light, airy windowsill for continuous crops, sow every 7 to 10 days. And again, they're £2.26 each. Sorry, £2.65 each. So that's not going to happen, is it? Price code B, whatever that is for Johnson's. Tip, sow half a tray at a time for convenient continuous crops. And that's not a bad idea. So just got to do one of each. Only got 2 trays and 3 lots of seeds. So I've never done coriander before, so I'll do coriander. Oh, and basil. I've never done basil microgreen. Right, so I'm assuming I've got to take this out. And it says on here then, fill the clear plastic container with water and place the growing trays on top. So I got water because I know I needed water. I'm not going to fill it actually, just at the, because I want to do something. It says, sorry, place the growing trays on top. Cut a sheet of kitchen roll to size and place on the growing tray, then sprinkle the seeds over the surface. There we are. So now we'll put the tray in because I can see where it's going. Ah, right, we need lots more water. Cool, lots more. Fill the tray. That's a lot of water. Well, it's touching the tissue now, so that's not too bad, I suppose. So, like I said, I've never done coriander before. So we'll do coriander. There's about half a packet, I suppose. And basil. If I'm careful. Right. Sprinkle the seeds over the surface. Spray the seeds with water 2 or 3 times a day. Well, I'll do it now anyway. I've got to carry that indoors now. It's going to spill everywhere. Spraying is no longer required once the roots reach the water. Keep the water topped up and refreshed. An application of half-strength liquid feed can be added for faster growth. Use scissors to harvest. Clean the growing containers thoroughly before reuse. They are dishwasher safe. Well, let's see how it goes, guys. And seed time. Right, February seeds. Now, I don't know if any of you subscribe to emails like Sutton's, Dobie's, Thompson and Morgan. Anyway, every couple of days you get an offer through, you know. Some of them are just too good to refuse. Now this one, seed tin basically, and it was like, that was something stupid, like 40 quid down to £3.99. Yeah, all right, don't believe it was 40 quid in the first place. But so anyway, what I'm going to do is I wanted a tin because what I do, like many people, and I've kept my instructions, like many people, I use these photo storage cases to keep my seeds in. A to Z, flowers, herbs, special ones for chilies, carrots and onions and tomatoes, etc. But what I do, I used to store them chronologically, so January, February, March. Trouble with that is that if I'm doing a succession sowing from March to April and April to May, I kept forgetting to put the seeds in order. So I've gone back to alphabetical. That's just me. There's loads of ways of doing it. But what I do then is I grab all the February seeds and I chuck them in a container. Now, the problem is I've got so many of these containers that I'm getting a bit confused. I got the container with February seeds in. I got the container with new seeds in that haven't gone in here yet. I've got a container with seeds that people have gifted me, who I've still got to thank for gifting them to me, and things like that. Oh, and seeds for the club member, and you know, it just goes on and on. And they're all in the same sort of container. So what I done, cut a long story short, I bought this seed tin, and it comes with, let's put that there before I lose it. It comes with seeds. I don't know what they are, so I'm opening it now with you. Plastic in the pocket. Yeah, so here we are then. This is exciting, isn't it? It's not a bad tin. And I want, like I say, I want the tin for my monthly seeds. So, well, there we are then. So what we got, eh? Basil, sweet green. Moneymaker. Seems like they're all pretty common seeds, nothing special. Oriental mustards. Leek Mercurian, I've never tried that one. Haha, I'll tell you what. Oh no, they're 2024. I see they're sold by 2023. Paris market onions, 24. Oregano. Winter squash, baked potato, I've never tried that, but I ain't got much room for squash these days, just having the one plot now. Mustard. 2024 dwarf beans, not more beans. Sold by 2023. And broad beans, Aquadoce Claudia. They're overwintering ones, aren't they? Yeah, direct sow outdoors, November, December. So anyway, put those over there, out of the way. And what I'm going to do then, very quickly, go through my February sheet. And just 2 herbs this month. British basil, Thai basil, cinnamon basil, British basil, and lemon drop from Robin again. Lemon drop. Well, there you are, see, and there we are. There's all my February seeds all ready to go, so can't miss that. Let's see if it works, eh? Whew, okay then guys, just before we wrap up for the day, a quick microgreen update. Now the peas, they're obviously the wrong type of peas. The trays are working, they're growing like mad, but they're not that tasty and very, very poor germination. So I'll be chucking those away. It got wet. I'll be chucking those pea seeds away. And the broccoli, not a bad taste, but again, look, I mean, I've been cropping it, but you can see by the bits I've cut off already, there aren't many there really. Not very intense sowing density, you know. So that's those. Like I say, the trays work, and that's what it is all about, just showing you how to do the trays. Okay, and the Wilco one, the Johnson Seeds one. Now what I've done with this, I made a modification. Well, I've just taken nearly all the water out. I've had to change it twice in 6 days because it's gone green in the front windowsill. And the tissue, or the seeds, are thanking me for it. They're a little bit drier. Now these are the basil. I'll zoom in on this in a minute. These started germinating on day 4. There's no real leaves yet, loads of roots. And the coriander, there are, I don't know, half a dozen seeds germinated, and that's from last night, so that's 6 days. So I'm not quite sure how long coriander should be, but a little bit slow. So that's going to go back in the front windowsill. Spray it. It says spray every day, 2 or 3 times a day. But the seeds are soaking, so I'm not going to bother. And a quick update of an update. More microgreens to come in the future.